Do you ever feel like your body is shutting down, done for the day, before you've even taken a look at your to-do list? And you may feel like you're lazy. You call it laziness. Well, what if it's not laziness? What if your nervous system is in freeze mode because of all the decades of people pleasing and doing things for other people, not yourself? And now you're in a place in your life where your body's done and it's doing what it's designed to do. It's trying to keep you alive, and you're exhausted, you're overwhelmed, you're not lazy. So stick around. I'm going to talk to you about what to do about that and how you can work with your body, not against it, and have a little kindness and compassion for yourself instead of labeling yourself lazy without considering the fact that you've been doing things for everybody else for your entire life. Hi, I'm Jules, and this is my YouTube channel, Rise with Jules. And on my channel, I talk about trauma, addiction, recovery, menopause, post-surgery menopause, midlife, a lot of midlife issues for women, because I'm in midlife. And I know that there are times when I wish there were people out there that I could listen to, that I could tap into. And so if any of this resonates with you, please consider subscribing, liking, and sharing the channel with somebody you know that might get something out of my channel. So please stick around and listen to the rest of this video, because I'm going to talk about some tools that will help you feel less lazy, because you're not lazy, and help your nervous system realize it doesn't need to put you in freeze mode. And just when you think that you have more time and you should be more productive, you find yourself scrolling, you find yourself feeling frozen, feeling numb, foggy, and not knowing what direction to take, and you feel stuck. And so this is because your nervous system senses danger, even though there is no danger, and puts you in freeze mode to keep you safe. It's doing what it's designed to do. But with a little bit of work and with a little bit of regular habits in your life, tools to add to your mental health toolbox, you can learn how to regulate your way out of this. So I just talked about the misdiagnosis of sometimes feeling like you're lazy when it's not laziness at all. But I also, something that I'm going through right now, and I feel like it's been surfacing a lot lately, and which is why I'm doing this video, is the feeling like you don't belong. And hear me out. So I can go to an event, and it's been like I said, it's been happening a lot to me lately. I can go to an event, have an amazing time, and be around people that I know love me and I love them, and have a fabulous time. And then as soon as I get in my car, I start questioning. Did I talk too much? Well, yeah, I do. I talk too much. People tell me I talk too much. Did I say the wrong thing? Was I judgmental? Did they like me? It's like, did I? It's I keep questioning myself. And where is that coming from? Part of that is coming from years of bullying, but that was decades ago. So why is that affecting me now? Because that part of me, that trauma is still there, and the inner child in me is still trying to protect me. So my nervous system, if I'm in overload, puts me in freeze mode, makes me feel lazy. And then if I start trying to be the strong woman and asking myself if I belong somewhere, I belong in any room that I go in. You belong in any room that you walk into. The room is better for you being in it. But that's not what we tell ourselves. And I find myself doing that a lot lately. So I don't have all of this figured out. As you can see, I'm working on all this as well, which is why I want to do these videos. And I'm hoping with each video I do, they'll get better and better and better. So the second point, like I said, I'm talking about the belonging, the not feeling like I belong, and trying to be the strong woman, and the inner child trying to protect me. And so you can't think your way out of that. That's where some tools come in handy. Thank you for sticking around this long in this video. And what I want to tell you right now, and I'm telling myself that as well, I'm doing these videos just as much for myself as I am for you. And I want to tell you, there's nothing wrong with you. You're not broken, and you do not need to change your personality. If someone in the room that you've entered doesn't like you, then they're not your people. Find your people. They will love you, and they will not judge you, and they will take the good and the bad, just like you take the good and the bad of other people, right? Nobody's perfect. So if you find yourself spiraling, if you find your nervous system going into fight and flight, and your heart is racing, and your shoulders are up around your ears, if you find yourself in that situation, whether you're in the grocery store or in a car or your home, ground yourself, plant your feet on the floor, whether you're sitting or standing, and just do a five senses grounding practice. So start with 5 things you can see. Look around. What color are they? What are they? How big are they? Are they round, square? Just spend a few seconds dissecting the 5 things that you can see. And then 4 things that you can touch. Maybe touch your cell phone, touch your purse, touch your leg, touch your hair. Just whatever it is. If you're in the car, touch your steering wheel. If your cat's by your lap, touch your cat if you're home. Whatever you can touch. And then 3 things you can hear. Can you hear somebody outside? Can you hear a car? Can you hear your cat purring? Your dog? Your partner in another room? What can you hear? And then what are 2 things you can smell? Do you have a cup of coffee with you? Are you in a grocery store near the flowers? What are 2 things that you can smell? And then 1 thing that you can taste. If you have water with you, take a sip. If you have a coffee, take a sip. If you're not, just envision something that you really love the taste of and envision how that tastes. It's quite surprising that sometimes you can actually really taste it, because your brain doesn't know the difference in what you're thinking and what is actually happening. So do that grounding activity. You know, you can even do it just one thing instead of 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, depending on how much time you have, and it will still ground you. And then if you can, if you're in a place, like if you're home and you have your journal or a piece of paper and a pen, do a brain dump. Get all of those negative thoughts out of your head. Write until you can't think of anything else. Most of the thoughts on that piece of paper are going to be negative, because again, that's our nervous system. It's regulated to keep us alive, and it's designed, it was designed back in the days of the saber-toothed tiger to, you know, fight and flight, to keep us in a safe place. So write all those thoughts down. And then the 3rd thing that I would tell you, which is part of the brain dump, is then grab one of those negative thoughts and really dissect it, challenge it, and ask, is it really true? You know, nobody loves me. Oh, okay. Nobody loves me. Is it true? Yes, it's true. I wrote it down. Is it really true? Find some evidence that it's true or not true. I guarantee you'll find evidence that it's not true. There are people in your life that love you, who love you. So write that down. And then after you've done that, after you've given yourself enough evidence, real evidence that people do love you, turn that around and say, I am loved. And that will ground you. That will bring you back to a rest and digest into your parasympathetic nervous system. So in closing, I just want to tell you, I just want to be transparent and let you know in this video that I am actually seeking therapy for the not belonging piece. I actually believe that this has been coming up lately because I'm ready. I'm ready to dissect it. It's been cropping up, it's been bubbling in me, and I believe that's happening for a reason. So I am seeking therapy for this. And I will use the therapy along with my journaling, because you know that I'm a journaler, to finally heal from this feeling like I don't belong. So if this resonates with you, consider subscribing and liking and sharing it with someone else. And just know that whether you sometimes feel like you don't belong, or you feel like you are in freeze mode or you feel like you're lazy because you find yourself scrolling all the time instead of doing something productive with the extra time you now have on your hands, just know there's nothing wrong with you. It's your system trying to protect you. But there are tools like journaling and brain dumps and grounding activities that can help get you out of that mode and take you from sympathetic nervous system, fight and flight, saber-toothed tiger coming after you, to rest and digest, parasympathetic nervous system, where you are just feeling grounded. So I hope this helped. If you're still here listening to this video, thank you so much for being so supportive, and I'll see you in my next video.